Dos, uno. Hello! Welcome to the first episode of The Horde of the Dragon Queen, or Shadows of Light. This is going to be a 5th edition installation that I'm going to be putting on YouTube with one thing in difference. I'm not in the bottom right hand corner in this game. This game I'm actually going to be playing as a player character for one. And taking over the reins as DM is our resident continuously kills himself guy, Jason.
Not my fault, I swear.
And actually we can go around introducing ourselves. If you'd like to go first, Katie.
I really don't want to go first.
Which is why I picked you.
Well, you might have just screwed yourself. I don't know what to say.
She has a cat on her screen.
Katie, I'm playing Aliel the Tiefling. I don't know what else to say.
Beg with her, this is their first game. At least first 5th. So this should be fun. How about you, Haley?
Oh, sorry, I was muted. So Douglas McDougall is an extremely extremely grouchy, capricious old man. He's like a wee angry dwarf. He's really grey and grumpy, and he likes to like poke people and really get them annoyed at him. He takes a lot of pleasure from really insulting somebody and getting to their soft spots. He's also really funny as well, because it's like a very dark humour.
Then for me, myself, I'm going to be playing as Bolin, the human fighter that's been traveling with his good friend Allie for quite a while. That eventually met up with the small little dwarf, and we've been moving together as a small unit for quite some time. If you're familiar with my other games, Bolin's actually an NPC that I'm going to be taking part as a player character, and this is going to be his, pretty much his story going up until he became who he was in the other games. So that should be fun. So, Jason, where are we?
You are on a road heading towards Greenland. You guys have been traveling for quite some time, and you can see smoke coming from the horizon. There seems to be something wrong. Down the way a little bit, you actually spot a dead body and what looked like 2 men hoarding over him.
I look at the three of you, and it's like, this really is an all fight. Probably should just step aside.
It's a shame what has happened, but I agree. No need to fight needlessly, Light says. That is if they let us go without trouble. I'm
Don't
sure
look
although
out,
one is
look
a
at
small
trouble.
child.
What'd you say, Douglas?
I look like a whole load of trouble anyway. You're all trouble as
Sure.
well.
Sure we can handle them.
There's no need to handle them if we don't start trouble ourselves.
You're a pussy.
I'm a reasonable man. I'm not gonna go over there and just cause trouble.
You notice that the man that seems to have been trifling with the horse's corpse looks up and starts heading in your guys' direction.
I give off a sigh and look at him and it's like, remember, not here to cause any trouble.
I look over at the man, like, and I start telling them a story, a really, really boring story. I'll say, hello. You know,
Ah,
when I was a
look,
wee boy, I used to look pretty vicious like you, but not anymore, and this is how I cast the sleep spell.
alright, make a roll. Sorry, they'll make a roll.
Sorry?
They're gonna roll to see if they resist it or not.
Yeah, he told you to make a roll and then realized that you already did.
What's your spell DC against the spell?
Oh dear, I don't have a clue.
It's 8 plus your wisdom modifier.
9.
So both of them succeed.
Yes.
Alright, what are you doing? We don't have time for your stories. As they keep moving closer, they look at each other and say, ah, look at the load on that horse. It's quite the lock you got there. You know, it'd be ashamed if anything happened to it.
Look here, boys. You don't want nothing on this horse. Only thing that's on this horse will cause you trouble. Alright? As I give him a look and try to show off my physique and whatnot. And
Make a perception check.
in layman's turn, I'm doing an intimidation.
Alright, after that, make a perception check.
Alright, and perception. And I need to stop rolling as OEC.
Alright, you notice that there's someone in the bushes to the right.
Also, I see a man to the right. Look, we aren't trying to cause any trouble, we're just trying to get past. You can continue on with whatever you're doing.
Well, unfortunately for you, you're what we're doing. Drop all of your goods and your weapons. You know the drill.
You look like a reasonable man. Tell me, how long you live here?
I don't live here. We're here on business. You notice that the one behind him kind of like steps away, but the other one stares you down, and the man in the bush now raises what looks like a crossbow.
They didn't roll against my intimidation yet.
Yeah, they did. They GM rolled.
Okay.
That's why one of them stepped back and the other one didn't.
Alright, here. I move up, have my hands up. It's like, you can take all my gold. It's in my right pocket right here.
He slowly and cautiously puts his hand in your right pocket with a blade raised in his left hand.
My right pocket, there's 1 gold.
He takes it. What about the rest of you? He paid his due.
I'm the one that had all our gold.
1 gold ahead. I guess we'll keep the woman and maybe the horse. The rest of you can go.
Now that I can't say you can do. Tell me. I'm pretty sure you're familiar with... Well, looking these guys over, do they... Oh, I speak to them thieves can't. Do they understand me?
The one in front of you does. How do you know thieves can't?
We're on a mission, and you're in our way. We wouldn't want this
Wait.
to get any more troublesome than it needs to be.
You get thieves can't from your background?
Wait, that's right, I'm not the rogue. She's the rogue. Never mind.
Yeah. He looks at you as you speak gibberish and just smiles. What's it gonna be?
I don't know, what's it going to be, girl?
She would step up and just say, we have business in Thieves' Camp and say, we have business to attend to, and you're in the way of our mission.
In the Thieves' Camp, he will tell you. I'm going to whisper it to you.
Okay. Hmm. Um.
So, I'll ask again. What's it going to be? He says in
Should
common.
Elio would put a hand on Boland's elbow and said, "I don't think it's going to happen the way we want it to."
He would give off a sigh. Reach into his pack slowly, to not alarm him or anything. And
The guy with the crossbow raises and takes aim slowly, but doesn't look like he's going to fire.
I then pull out 5 more gold.
Ah, so you had more. I don't suppose you've got any more in there now, do you? I think the price went up because you lied to us.
This is the last price that I have to give you. And this is the last piece. You stepping aside?
Empty the rest of the bag, and then we'll see what's going to happen.
Fine, fine. I'm gonna make a sleight of hand as I'm emptying the bag to ready my rapier.
Okay.
And Eliel would put her
He
hands on
sees
her
this.
hips.
Alright, so as he sees it, I'm still readying it.
Okay. As he sees it, since his was already readied when he reached into your pocket, he's going to attempt to slash you. He swings at you with his short sword. And, okay, hold on. And as he goes to swing at you, it slips out of his hand, flying 15 feet into the bushes, as he looks flabbergasted.
Can I make a reaction attack?
Yes, and then after that, make roll initiatives.
Alright, so then I use that as he swings it to draw my other hand axe, as I then make a lunge with the rapier.
Roll to hit. That is a hit. Roll damage.
It already is.
I didn't see it. There it is.
Like I said, that was the last gold you were gonna get. And as he swung and I pulled out my other weapon, I just used my elbow to knock his wrist upwards to give off a more of an open stance for a stab. So I take my rapier and just shink it straight towards his abdomen.
Okay. Roll your initiatives and roll the hit. So Bowling got a 23. Lydia got a 17.
And I
What
should
about you, our little dwarven friend?
just finding a button.
That horse, man, is too fast.
Fastest horse. Gantz, the real hero.
21.
Fact, guys,
boy,
when
I've
you're
been
clicking the initiative button, make sure you click on your token before you roll, so it automatically goes to the turn order.
Yeah, give me 1 second. I gotta finish filling it out. Katie got 17. Wow, Lucky Bandit is lucky. Too bad he still doesn't go first.
Nope.
So,
Fast bowling is fast.
go ahead and roll. Oh, you already rolled the second to hit, didn't you?
Not yet.
Okay, well,
Here's for
it's the same bandit.
Alright, so this time, since this is top in the initiative, do you know how to make it descending? Yeah, there you go. So after I hit him, catch him off guard, then I'm making sure to make this as threatening for the one that already was backing off as possible. I bring my rapier out as I pull it out of him, the tip's already blooded, as I make another lunge, this time aiming straight for his chest.
Another hit as he falls unconscious on your rapier.
And pulling it out again, I just slashed the blade to the side to get the blood off of it, looking directly towards the one at the right that I knew I saw.
Sorry, I had myself muted. He stares you down as he takes aim at you, and it is your turn, Douglas. Mighty dwarf lady.
I am not a lady. So he'll come up to the front. Is that one dead yet?
It's unconscious.
He's
Unconscious. Okay. Towards the bandit. I'll see if I'm in range.
That one's backing off.
30 feet. I'll say to him, oh no. I've got a list of jokes for this spell. I've just
It's
lost
okay.
the file. Hold on. Alright. Here you, mate. You've got a face that could make an onion cry. And he finds it so funny, probably, that that happens. Hideous
Bandit just
laughter.
looks at you very unamused. Okay, let's see. One action. Concentration up to a minute. He succeeds. Oh wait, no, you're a bard. I keep thinking you're a druid. What's your charisma modifier? I apologize.
Oh, my charisma modifier is pretty high. Let's see. It is 2. So it should be
Okay,
10.
so he would succeed. But he just barely succeeds.
So like giggles, but he's not affected.
Yep, you see him smirk, and you're like, want to laugh, but no.
Still fully intimidated already.
Olivia, your turn.
When she put her hands on her hips, she was grabbing each of the well, she's got one dagger on each hip, Um,
Okie?
and God dang it. My search isn't working properly.
Search for what?
Nothing.
Search for what? Can make it go faster.
Nothing. I got it done.
Okay.
Da, 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 da. And you throw daggers, right?
You can throw daggers, but you're not close enough.
Yes, I am.
Let's see, a dagger's throwing range?
20 to 60 feet.
Yep, she's close enough.
It's 20 where there's no minuses. Beyond that to 60, there's minuses.
I'm at 25 feet.
Anywhere from...
You get a -1 to hit. Just
Yes.
throw it.
If you throw it from 1 to 20, there's no minuses. From 20 to 60, there's minuses.
Well, do I have enough? Can I step up?
Yes, you can move once and then attack. So if you want to
Okay.
take a step forward, okay, you're good. Roll the hit.
Roll
That
the
is
hit.
a hit.
That is a...
6.
You don't crit, so it's just 4 damage.
It's 6.
It's not 6, she didn't crit.
4 plus 2 is
That's
her
for
damage,
if
is
it
it
was
not?
a crit. It's rolling
Oh.
for if it's a crit.
Stupid, overly ridiculous thing.
And then I've got, it says beginning at first level. I don't know how to show that. But once per turn, you can take advantage of a foe's distraction.
That's...
Are you
I'm
trying to
dealing-
do a sneak attack?
They already knew where you were coming from. You didn't sneak
Oh,
attack them.
okay.
Yeah.
If you were going to do that, you would have had to do a sleight of hands like I had to get my rapier out so they didn't see you draw.
Okay.
Roll in. Bandit leader's gonna shoot at you.
That's fine.
Bolin got hit.
That definitely hit.
Ouchies.
For 6
bandit
damage.
Lets off a dead aim shot into your shoulder.
He takes a step back, but doesn't look like he's fully bothered by the shot, as he's just still dead aim looking at him.
The bandit that you threw a dagger at is now going to take the dagger that you threw at him out of his shoulder or wherever you would like to have hit him and throw it back at you.
I'll take shoulder, that's fine.
Is that a hit?
That should be a hit. I have the highest armor class currently.
Yeah, no one has any other stuff written down on their token and I haven't been able to look at it.
I don't. Mine says armor class. I don't know.
Wow. So he throws it into the opposite shoulder that you hit him with for 4 damage.
Armor class is underneath your race on your character sheet.
Armor class is 13.
Okay, so he hit you. Let me change that really fast.
Granted, that does not sound like you have your armor included in that.
Probably not. I have leather.
Leather's only like 11, and then her dexterity modifier with that, so it's either going to be 13 or 14, depending on what her dex mod is.
Dex is 3.
So your AC is actually 14, but that would still be a hit, unfortunately.
That's alright.
And now I put it in under character. So the priest is gonna slowly walk behind you, Bolin, and cure wounds.
Right. Allie, don't forget to mark off your HP on your green bar on your token.
He heals you for 5 hit points.
Alright.
It's your horse's turn.
I turned to him and was like, "You idiot! I'm fine!" And Gans wasn't told anything, so he's staying there.
I'll tend to her next. You were more heavily wounded than she was.
Fool! I can handle myself! As he just runs directly towards the bandit.
Okay, those bushes are going to be difficult terrain, so you're going to lose half your movement if you run for the leader.
No, I'm going for the guy right here. In front.
Oh, okay.
Then I'm doing a rapier. And then with my... What's the action? It's standard action and then... What's the other type of action in this? I can't remember.
You can use a bonus action.
Bonus, that's what it's called. The bonus action to attack with my light hand weapon, the hand axe that I had drawn.
Okay.
That definitely misses.
The rapier hit with a 24. He's unconscious.
Oh, that hand axe I would have just thrown at the other guy, which still would have missed.
So you throw the axe on the ground before him. As he falls from your first blow, it throws you off and you miss just barely.
As I look towards the guy, I say, "Go on, scat! Or you'll be dead like your mates."
This silly Billy, the spell DC is actually 12, because I put it in the sheet, there's like a bit at the top of it. So we're all sorted now. So he's going to shout at the...
What were you saying, Haley?
Oh, I got my spell DC is actually 12. I've had to fix the charisma part. So he's going to shout at the guy you're fighting. He's like, haha, your mom's soulless. It's like shagging a wizard's sleeve.
Sorry about that, it booted me out. Say that again?
He's like shouting insults at him for vicious mockery.
Okay.
It's like,
Yep, the card dropped.
Hello?
Welcome back.
welcome back.
Sorry about that.
Also, Haley, you can only
It's like-
do as many as your bardic stuff equal to your
Yeah.
level plus something.
That's my 2 cantrips and my 2 spells.
Alright, so you roll damage. And are you casting it on this guy?
The one Bolin's fighting.
Oh, okay.
Which is now this guy, because
Ah,
the other
shit.
one's unconscious.
There we go. 3 damage. Oops, I didn't mean that twice. And he has disadvantage on the next attack roll. Before
Okay.
the end of the next turn.
Aaliyah, your turn?
Oh, no, not that. I want to do this real quick.
Okay.
Okay, I'm
Moving
going
through the bush is
to...
difficult terrain, so it cuts your movement in half.
How about my aim?
Oh, nope, it doesn't affect your aim.
It should. He should have 2/3 cover. If the bushes are hard enough to walk through.
True. Yeah, he's got partial cover.
Yeah, why not? I'd, unshoulder my short bow and aim for a headshot.
Okay, so you have disadvantage on the attack roll.
Huh?
When you roll to hit, you take the lowest number of the 2. That's disadvantage.
Oh, I miss.
You miss.
That's fine.
He laughs as he takes aim at Aaliyah now.
You don't want to do that, mate. It'll be your last mistake.
He misses. He's starting to get nervous now as he throws the crossbow down after missing.
I love
Light
hammer
comes
that.
over here.
You can hit the side of a fort with a shovel, mate.
Light heals you for 4 HP, Katie.
For 4.
Those wounds look bad. Let me do something about them. As he casts some sort of spell that heals you a little, right?
Thank you.
No problem. That's what I do.
I quickly just drop my rapier as I quick draw my trident and toss it to him. I toss it at him.
Okay, roll the hit. The bandit behind you bleeds out.
Let's see. Stolen, trident, thrown. So 14.
You hit.
He's down.
Are you sure he's down?
That's 10 damage plus the 4 she did with her psychic.
She didn't hit him with the psychic. She hit the
Yeah.
one right in front of you with the psychic.
No, the one that I was fighting, which is this one, because the other one was already down. The last one I attacked was him.
That's the first time you've attacked the bandit leader.
No, I threw my axe at him, remember?
Oh, I thought you were throwing it at the one that went down.
No.
Okay, then yeah, he's unconscious. No, you missed with the axe.
I
so-
missed with the axe, but
No,
that's the last
okay.
one I was fighting, so she used her psychic on him.
Okay. So he drops his crossbow and catches a trident. Combat's over.
Foes.
I would
Go ahead.
take my the dagger that got thrown back at me and hit me and put it back in its in their holders and begin to search the bandit.
Well, she's doing
That's
good.
investigation.
Yes.
Or perception. Either one works for me. Also, Bolin, now that you're up there and not in combat, roll perception. Katie, you find 1 gold piece as well as the gold that he took from Bolin.
Which is 6 in total.
So
I'd take
yeah.
a wee wander over to the guy in the forest.
Oh, hold up. I have to do a professional for anything else.
You spot something shiny over in the bush in this direction.
What direction?
I pinged it.
I didn't see it.
I'm on the wrong photo. Hold on.
I have a question about 5e. Can you recover bows?
There's a 50% chance they're broken.
Oh.
Yes, Katie, you can recover bows, but arrows have a 50% chance to be
Oh,
broken.
yeah, sorry. Arrows. Oops.
So,
So yeah, you spot something shiny over in the bush in this direction.
Douglas, there's something over there. Mind go getting it? As I look down at this bandit and try to stabilize so he doesn't burn out or bleed out.
Alright, if you fail to stabilize, he will bleed out.
Which medicine?
As you're attempting to bandage up the wound, you notice that the pulse has stopped.
I would stop trying and then move over to the other one.
Okie dokie. Feel free to move, mighty dwarf man. Well, he's stabilized.
Does there look to be any rope or anything on him?
Give me 1 second, I'll check his inventory.
What'd you find over there, Douglas?
You find a folded up note, 5 crossbow bolts, 3 gold pieces, and a rusty crossbow. For Bolin.
Oh, that's for me.
Yeah.
Could you type that in chat for me?
Yeah, give me 1 second.
Did you move over there, Douglas, yet?
To where? If you moved away for this guy, I'd check this one that you left behind then.
I was pointing over there.
Oh, I'd go over and look, yeah. Perception?
Oh, there's a shining thing over there.
Yep. You have advantage on the perception check as he points out that there's a shiny object in the bush.
Cool, what's the advantage?
It means you roll,
You
and then you take the highest of the two numbers.
Ah, 21.
You spot a shiny golden coin pouch. I guess the bandits missed it. That's what you're thinking to yourself.
Ah, I'm like, it's a whole load of gold chums. I'll dish it out, and then I'll like take a wee wander over and divvy it up between us all.
You open the pouch, or did you take the pouch with you?
Oh yeah, I picked up the pouch and I'm looking through it as I'm like wandering over.
Okay, there's 5 gold pieces in there and a wilted flower.
Okay, there's 4 of us. I says, who wants the wilted flower?
I want nothing from here.
You don't want it? Okay. I'll walk over to Ellie and be like, you want some? Do you want yours? Yeah, sure. Hen.
So, bandit leader's unconscious, fallen, but stable.
While he's like that,
I'd ask for the flower in the pouch.
You want the flower in the pouch? Fair dues, I'll keep the gold. I take the gold out and hand her the pouch and the flower.
I'm gonna tie him up with one of my ropes.
It's not like I would
You
want
gonna
a
tie him
flower.
up with rope?
Yeah.
Okay.
I whistle for Gantz to come over by me.
Give me 1 sec.
Now that we're out of combat, would I know what the Cult of the Dragon is?
Roll a knowledge, history, or arcana.
That
What?
body horse nearly ran me down, Bowen.
Maybe she grow taller.
Bloody beast.
Gantz is not a bloody beast.
How do I roll that?
Just roll a knowledge check.
Okay.
No yet, but it will be. And I fucking stick
Intelligence?
my sword up his arse if he comes anywhere near me.
Wow. Okay. So, the Cult of the Dragon isn't well known, but in the towns that they have attacked or in areas that they've been seen, they always talk about the evil dragon god Tiamat and how they worship her and want to resurrect her. You don't know why they'd be collecting money like common highwaymen, and you're actually surprised to see them way out here.
I'd love to collect a costume. Do they look proper bandity? Like, could I dress up as a bandit if I wore one of their... Is there any, like, strange about what they're wearing?
Their clothes are a little bit baggy on you, but you could make it work.
Yeah, I want to use their clothes to make a bandit disguise.
Okay.
So,
Also, while you're rummaging through his clothes, you find 25 silver pieces and a scimitar.
so my second thing that I do with this guy after I have him tied up is then I tie him to the saddlebags on Gantz, and I'm gonna drag him along.
I'm gonna tie my costume, in fact.
Okay.
I would walk up behind Gantz and say they were with the Cult of the Dragon as I put a hand on Gantz's flank.
While I'm still like kneeled down and just hearing this over.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
I'd be like, Cult of the Dragon.
You know very little of the Cult of the Dragon, but you do know that they worship Tiamat.
Those dragon worshippers.
Yeah. They're not usually they're not usually in this area. And they're certainly not usually just collecting money like highwaymen.
I suggest we be careful. Luckily, I kept this one alive.
I'm encumbered and I have no idea why.
I am too.
I guess I would put the bedroll and crap on the horse.
It's okay, don't worry about encumbrance so much. Like, you're not going to carry a rock, but I don't care if you're encumbered by a bedroll or something.
Okay, cheers.
Well, I was encumbered by a necklace.
Yeah, see, don't worry about it. Now, like, if you wanted to get a full set of plate mail, then I would say, hey, that might be too heavy for you.
Right. So I'm pretty sure the flour, if it weighs anything, just upped my encumberment.
Yeah, that flower's weightless.
Okay.
You don't give me back my gold yet, right?
No, because you're not near me. But I've got it in my hand.
Alright. After I get him wrapped up, just good enough to know that his legs and the back of his ankles will be dragged around the ground enough to get, like, warm down and raw. Be like, I'll teach him for firing at you. Alright. You guys ready to go?
That's some kinky shit, Bowen. I don't know if I'm into watching that happen. I'll like walk ahead, I guess.
As you start walking away, next to the corpse, you know an oddly placed ballista ball.
I'll bend down and pick it up. I'll be like, oh, there's a ballista ball here. It's a wee bit weird. I'll try and juggle it. It's too heavy to juggle.
Actually, if you want to roll a performance check, I'll allow you to attempt to juggle it.
Oh, cool. I'll do like a... yeah. Not bad, 23.
Well,
That's
you
some
manage
cool-
not to
cool
hurt
tricks.
yourself, and it doesn't fall straight to the ground. You kind of throw it up in the air and catch it as you attempt to juggle it, but it doesn't quite work out.
You don't...
Behind my back.
Can you stop playing
You put it on
around?
your back?
What the hell is
No, I
that?
caught it behind my back.
What the bloody hell is that?
A ballista, laddie. It's obviously a ballista.
I look around this area, do I see any, like, strongholds or anything that would make sense to be firing a ballista off?
You know that Green Nest would have a keep of some sort, being as big of a town as it is. As you notice, the smoke seems to be intensifying from Green Nest, which is just a little ways down the road.
What's our destination again?
Green Nest.
Something doesn't feel right.
I'd say. Light comes up and says, it's obvious that there's something wrong. I think they might be under attack.
I also turn to Light. It's like, also, listen, you. When it comes to combat, protect her. I point at Allie. Not me. I don't need it. Doesn't matter how hurt I look.
Her head.
Doesn't matter how hurt I look. Heal her first. I second. Got it?
He coughs up a small amount of blood and says, sure. Yeah, that's the way you want it.
Look at him awkwardly.
Aliel would be like, are you alright?
Ah, quite the nasty curse. But I'll be fine.
She would look over towards Bolin and, like, do a confused face.
Bolin has his head turned after he coughed, actually.
Oh, okay. Well, she
So
still
you
does
heard a
look-
cough, and Aaliyah sees blood in his hand as he coughs.
And since Bolin wasn't looking at me, I'd look back at Light and say, and pointed at the hand. Abnormal?
Yeah, it is. You guys have been traveling with him for about 2 days, and at this point you begin to understand perhaps why he's so frail looking. It's very obvious that there's something wrong, you just can't quite put your finger on it.
You need to eat some haggis, Sonny. Get some protein and cow's blood in you.
Haggis is delicious.
That sounds like a good idea. I don't suppose you happen to have any on you.
Aye, I saw a carry. Just saw I eat. So anybody needs to eat.
I don't suppose you're gonna take that big thing with us.
What big thing? This ballista?
Yeah, the bolt.
And no, I was just juggling it about. Oh, how did I drop it? Do you want
Yeah,
it?
who knows? We might have a need for it someday.
Well, son, if you want this ballista, you'll have to take it from my dead body. And I'll just pass him over, like, super sarcastically.
The perception I rolled was to see if there was anything strange about the dead body.
Nope, the horse seems to have been gutted from below, and the civilian, or the townsperson seems to have been shot in the gut.
Okay.
Is it fresh?
It's about maybe a day's old.
Bolin avoids it completely.
I'll take some bits and bobs, like, stuff it in my backpack to make some haggis later.
Roll a survival check.
Ha!
So,
The
as you're
intestines
grabbing
burst and
through
I'm
his...
covered in shit.
Yeah, that's exactly what happens.
The horse goes through a death row and kicks you.
Ah, that's disgusting. You smell worse than the horse did, and it's dead.
I still don't smell as bad as your ma. I was fucking stand up and like
As you get done saying that, a piece of fecal matter falls out of your beard and onto the ground.
Oh no.
What you giggling at? I saw you do the same thing last night in the woods.
I don't know if I can play with her. She has so much sass.
Light just looks at, shakes his head, and says, Bolin, you think we could put this on your horse just for the moment?
I am not going to put shit on my gaunts.
The ballista.
You're talking about me?
What?
Am I the idiot? What?
No, my friend, the bolt. It's kind of heavy for me.
Oh, well that makes a lot more sense. Bring it over here.
That's it. Why don't we weaponise the horse?
We're
Stick on its head like a
weaponizing
unicorn.
gaunts.
Oh my god,
You-
we could shove it through the chest. That way the...
What?
Nothing, sorry.
That sounds like a great idea. Let's do that, Twitter.
So how much does it weigh?
Alright, so it weighs 2 pounds, and in Gant's inventory, can you put ballista bolt?
I am.
Did you both? Did you both?
She wanted to make it a unicorn, so I'm like, oh my god, we can shove it through the chest.
How many
And just
pounds?
straight out the head.
How many pounds again?
2.
Also, after that, I just give the most like gruesome deathly stare at the both of you, and just grab on Gaunt's reins and just start walking towards the city.
Oh, we were
Your
talking
face
about
is
when
going
it
to
was
stick like
alive?
that.
Say that again, one person at a time.
I said your face is going to stick like that. Walk off.
And I thought we were talking about the dead horse. I don't know why.
Everyone just looks at you kind of awkwardly, Leo, as we all walk through.
Because I'm really slow, I end up like way back huffing and puffing behind the party.
Alright, well, give me a second to bunch you guys up. I'm gonna teleport you guys somewhere.
Yay, we're going for a ride.
Well, actually, for now, we're gonna go to a world map, and then we'll go for a ride in about a second.
So, not wanting to get too much in trouble, I'm gonna tie Gaunt's up near a oh, never mind. You're going straight there. Gantz is the best horse.
What in the world happened to this map? Hold on. This map kind of broke.
Gantz was too strong. Also, I'm putting down a kill marker. 3 for 3.
Alright, well, the map kind of broke, and it's just going to be an overlay map, so for now we're just going to stay on the map we're on. So, as you guys head down the road, you guys can now see that Green Nest appears to be in flames. They are under siege. And make a perception check, everybody.
Perception. Wait.
So-
Wait. There's one more. It's perception?
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright. I got this.
Even light fails. Wow. Gantz gets startled by something, but you're not sure what it is.
What is it, girl? What?
Gantz is a girl.
As I
She neighs and then stands up and kicks the air.
So I just go up, put my hands up, trying to calm her down. She's like, shh. What is it? As I kind of pull on her
Animal
reins.
handling, please.
Oh, yeah.
I'm keeping my distance for the dirty, foul beast.
Gantz does not calm down. You can roll a strength check in an attempt to force her down.
Guts!
Otherwise, she's
Guts!
going
Guts!
to...
Calm down!
Okay. You manhandle your horse. You force her down, and she's still acting up a little bit and tugging, trying to stand up, but she was not able as she slowly starts to calm down.
What
Okay.
direction did it look like she was trying to run to?
It looked like she was going to stand up and run back the way you guys came.
To
And
run
Katie,
away?
you still failed to see anything except for
Wouldn't she have
fire and burning buildings.
now getting that knowledge that she was trying to run away from the town? Can I use that to make another perception with advantage?
Yes.
Oops.
Double ones. No.
Well, that was a 23, but not from guns. That was from me.
You notice a strange shadow in the sky that seems to be flying back and forth on random areas of the town, and wherever it seems to fly, there seems to be smoke coming from that area shortly after.
Quick! In the trees! Hide! I say to everybody.
The star?
It is extremely far away, and from how small it looks, you can't be quite sure that it can see you, but you never know.
Once I'm in the trees, I'd like to stick some leaves and armor and stuff, try and disguise myself.
Alright, roll a nature check. and then a stealth.
And that one on nature. I can't
Really?
actually. I can't press my stealth because the passive wisdom's in the way. Oh, zoom in. There we go.
She should get an advantage for that just because she's so little.
I'm covered in shit as well, so the leaves stick really well.
You know, it's a good thing the dragon can't smell you. Oh, wait, yes, it can.
But I don't smell tasty.
By the way, we didn't know it was a dragon. Thanks for that.
I know. It totally wasn't obvious with things flying and setting fires everywhere.
Oh no, it wasn't. I didn't roll for that knowledge.
I'm rusty, okay? Sorry. But, yeah. So, I didn't see any of your rolls, but
Plus,
you guys can stay in the bush for as long as you want. Oh, wow, I got disconnected from the server. Hold on.
It's a 15, a 17, and a 13.
Yep, you guys disguise yourself in the bush as light kind of just like lays down in the grass. And you start to get itchy, my dwarven friend. Aaliyah, you notice that the dwarf's cheeks seem to be puffy and red.
I'll be scratching it off. Like, there.
I would look to him and be like, well, got a little bit of, and she'd point to her cheeks. Got a little red there.
I'll pour my water skin over myself.
That helps relieve the itching and most of the smell.
Continuing.
Do you use your entire water skin?
Is that how much I just want to get to soothe the leaf. I guess I'll just tip it over my face to get all the leaves off that was sticking to me.
Okie dokie. You get the leaves off, the itching is still there, but nowhere near as severe. And you smell a little bit better, as most of the crap that was in your beard and your hair and on your face is also coming off.
That's just my day.
Yep. So, how long would you guys like to hide? Nothing happens for a little while, as of yet?
I'm keeping watch on the thing in the sky and just waiting to see if it, like, leaves.
It doesn't. It does go further towards the town, though, and you lose sight of it after a while. It's too far away.
What is that thing?
No
I would
idea.
start clambering through the trees and undergrowth towards, like, further head towards the town.
Wait, Douglas!
I stop.
Sure that's safe.
No safer than standing out here. God forbid when they're done they come this way.
Would a
I
22
think we should-
knowledge nature let me know what that thing was?
No, it would be an arcana.
You think it's a dragon. No, nature can wait. You think it might be some sort of flying lizard that closely resembles maybe a dragon?
I would
Could be
say,
a wyvern.
yeah, I don't know what that is. Well, it's flying and producing fire, and then the bandits were the cult of the dragon, so
Does the one
maybe
guy
a dragon.
Does the one guy we have tied up start to wake up yet?
Nope, he's unconscious for 15 minutes and it's only been about 10.
Though our travel up here has only took us about 10?
Yep. That's why I was asking how long you guys plan on staying in the bush for.
Okay, we're gonna
If
be
I
staying here
walk
longer
over
than-
him, does my stench wake him up? So I'm like breathing over him, like, you're still unconscious, sonny.
We'd be staying here long enough for him to become conscious if it's 15 at least.
Yep. Your stench wakes him up. My God, what? What's
I
going
clap my
on?
hand over his mouth.
Oh!
Shut
But
up.
you didn't
Shut
wash
up.
your hands off.
Shh, shut up. I'm like wiping shit all over
He's
his face.
crying.
Like, shh,
Yeah, he's
shut
crying.
up. Shut up. Shut up.
Looks like a little bitch boy finally wake up. Hello there, Poppet.
Why do we have him with us?
Why? 'Cause I wanted questions.
Now might be the best time to ask him.
Are we in bushes or are there trees as well?
I don't
There
know,
are
lift my
trees
hand.
and heavy
Heavy
bushes.
foliage.
There are trees?
Yes, there are trees.
Then I would lean against the closest tree.
Okay.
I would take out my trident that's still left over with gore left over from this guy. It's like, you're gonna tell us all we know about that flying lizard up there. Got it?
Roll an intimidation with advantage.
Yeah, we talked about posture.
Woo!
This is why you slouch.
You hear a liquid sound, and Gantz kind of moves. He starts crying and sobbing more, with the dwarf's hand still over his mouth.
Well, I would lift my hand up to let him talk, and if he's just being loud, I'll slap it back over. Slap some more.
Don't kill me, I have a son.
Oh, what's his name?
Lift my hand.
I'm sorry.
His
That's a
name
shite
is I'm
name.
sorry?
How could you call him that?
Ah, that's a shite name.
What do you want to know?
First off, the name of your son.
I don't have a son.
That's what I
I
thought.
lied.
As I start to just point the trident towards his genitalia. And you won't ever have one either. Now tell
God,
me,
no, please.
what is
Tell
that?
us or I'll hunt down your ma and make you a brother.
What do you want to know?
What is that flying thing in the sky?
It.
Oh, you need a better time looking up, eh? As I like give you the look. It's like put his head flushed against the ground.
It's a dragon! It's a dragon! It's a dragon!
Shut up.
Dragon.
I'm like shaking. He'll be like, feel how scared I am.
As he says a dragon, I just put the trident's prongs to the point that his neck is in between like two of the prongs and just slam it into the ground and just lean against him. It's like a dragon, eh?
Did you just kill him?
No.
Oh.
He's between the two prongs of the trident.
He shakes his head.
Huh. Well, a bloody dragon. Why the fuck did we come down here?
How the fuck did we get out of here? I left my hand.
I don't know why you guys are here. I was just ordered to get gold and money
Shut up!
and slaves.
Whoa, whoa,
Nature
whoa.
back.
Run that back again. And what?
And Shay?
He said slaves, Bolin.
I know he said slave.
I'll give him like a wee wet shite slap.
He's absolutely hysterical.
Can I give him a shite slap?
Yeah, you can.
Give him a hard shite slap. Don't fucking be cheeky.
How's Light
spits
dealing with all
blood.
this torture, mind you?
You don't know. He's kind of just taking it. He's not sitting there with a smile, but he doesn't have a frown on him. He's indifferent.
Alright, what do you know about this dragon? Does it have a name? Do you worship it? Why do you want to get all this stuff for it?
All they told me was that we were to attack Green Nest and anyone trying to get in or out of Green Nest to get gold for Tiamat, our glorious mother. That's it. That's all I know.
Would you do me a favour, please?
You say that to me?
Yes.
What?
Go and lift your horse's back leg.
I give a smirk, liking the idea where this is going, give Gantz a whistle. Come on, girl.
I'm gonna drag his face under where the horse's hoof would be.
Yeah,
And just be like, you better fucking start talking before that horse touches.
It's all I know. I swear. Kind of flailing now out of fear.
I'm sitting on him with my mouth over his hand. My hand over his mouth.
I'm gonna give an insight check.
And I would say, guys, don't you think that's enough?
Doesn't seem like he's
White
telling the truth.
and says, I agree, but you're not quite sure. He could be lying, but he's probably not.
If I thought this was enough, I wouldn't be doing it, hen. I'm
So-
fucking feared of dragons. I don't want to come, like...
I still feel like he's holding back information. You said? Jason?
Not quite sure. He could be telling the truth, but you don't know.
Could I try?
Yes.
What am I rolling here? Insight?
Yes.
18.
You believe he's telling the truth.
Alright, we don't want to be doing this bloody business in front of our lady friend and our weak friend over there. I don't care.
Just kill me!
What?
Kill me or let me go! Don't do this!
You know
I
what?
think we should tie him to a tree and leave him.
You caught me in a good mood, mate.
Let's just take him with us.
You sure? I turned to looking at you.
Let his higher up see the job he's doing.
What? Something to gag him with, and we'll tie him, chuck him over that horse.
As you guys start tying him up and throw him over the horse, he passes out in fear.
Oh, good. I was about to knock him out. Matter
And
of
that
fact,
means we don't need to gag him.
I'm gonna knock him out anyway.
And gag him anyway.
Okay, so he's gagged and rolled a hit bone with an unarmed attack.
I'm doing this with the back of my rapier.
Okay. So, you did 1 damage to him.
I'll wipe off the rest of the shite with on him
Yep,
when
and
he's closed.
I did it as non-lethal damage so it doesn't suffer the problems.
I have it under there, so I know. I'm just gonna keep his health bar like that. So what do you think we should do? The town obviously needs our help.
You think we can take on a dragon? With the 4 of us?
I don't think the dragon's occupied with attacking people. He seems to be satisfied burning buildings.
How do you know that? Are you over there? Can you see more further than we can?
I'd like to be
Perhaps.
walking.
He says perhaps, and now I incite light.
Okay.
Good God, Bolin!
He very clearly knows something that you don't.
I take up my trident off of the ground now and just like hold it to my side. Are you hiding from something from us, boy?
I am no boy. And I just have a feeling that we'll be fine.
Listen, I lived a long time to know when someone's shitting me. I got that feeling that you're shitting me right now.
I'm
Light
definitely
looks
no
at the
shitting you.
dwarf. Light looks at the dwarf and looks back at Bolin and can't help but smile.
I'm trying to defuse the situation a wee bit.
Alright. When he does look back at me smiling. 17. Just to show that I'm serious about it.
He drops the smile, but he's not scared.
I just take my finger out and just point it at him and just like poke him in the chest. Now you tell us what you know.
While you were being so kind to that man, I took the time to cast a scrying spell.
So you mean
And
I had to
all
touch that bloody bastard while you were fucking doing your magics? You could have told us.
I can't get everything from it. It's hazy. All I seen was the dragon and buildings burning, but no people. It just kept burning the buildings.
So you saw an empty city being burnt by that dragon.
No, I seen people being slaughtered by kobolds and cult members. But the dragon just seemed to enjoy burning the buildings.
Alright. Wish we had that one monk that we met those couple cities ago.
Roll 20 dropped me again, but Light says, yeah, I wonder what happened to her. Didn't she disappear from the tavern that night?
Disappeared with 5 of my gold.
Could I use a history check to know if the stonework could be a good defense against the dragon's fire? I think
Sure.
double bonus to history check related to stonework.
Yep.
But does it mean double bonus? I get a -1.
You get a -1, but have a double bonus.
Yeah.
That means you don't get anything. It has to be a positive modifier.
None.
Well, you have advantage on it at the very least, in my opinion.
Yeah, that
Because you
doesn't
have a
make
double
sense.
bonus for this one.
And
So,
I rolled a 4.
you know
Oh,
that stone resists fire very well, but you're not quite sure about the wooden buildings such as inns or the roofs of most of the buildings. You're pretty sure that the keep you can see in the distance is going to hold strong.
I look over the light. Did you see anybody leaving the city? Or did you just see droves entering it?
I seen a woman in purple robes with some sort of scythe, and
Sky, dude, speak English. Or Coleman. A what?
it's a type of polearm.
You mean a soy?
It's like, no, not a scythe. That's a working tool. A scythe. It's a type of polearm that works like an axe, and it's bladed. I,
Your
and
bow
then
works like an axe. She swings real hard.
I was very amused by the dwarf.
People, though.
But
Where were they meeting up? Were they hiding? Were they fighting? What were they doing?
I seen a church with people, young and old. I seen a woman with a broken spear, and rats? The last thing I seen was a mill of some sorts. There were a lot of people in it. And then there was fire. But not dragon's fire. I seen a campfire.
I sigh, then I turn to Allie and Douglas. Like, this is all destination, but this still isn't all fight. What say you guys?
I think the dragon will burn the countryside and the forests near the town, and we should take shelter in the stone.
So you don't think we should fight? We should wait it out.
We'll have to probably fight our way into the town, but
Whatever we do,
As you guys say that, before I can find the token, you see a large shadow fly past you.
I think we should run for the town. I'm running for the town. I'm like, oh fuck this, man.
Does it fly past and hover past, or does it look like it's flying and moving on?
Oh no, it looks like it's leaving.
Alright, so no, I'm staying still and staying hidden within the trees.
Are you guys coming?
I'm not moving.
You think we should stay here?
I can't
Until
get
it's
the
gone.
token to work. The dragon is flying this way. You see the shadow go this way.
I'm waiting
And
until
it
it's gone.
keeps going.
More likely to see a moving target than it is one that's still.
Are we covered by the overhanging branches and things?
Yes, you guys are very well covered.
Yeah.
After I watch it leave and move on for a good fair distance, that's when I turn to Douglas, give him the nod, and start moving towards the city.
Okay. You guys get to the outskirts of the city. You can hear. I'll move you all. Just stay in the cluster.
Alright.
And I think this is a good time for us to take our first break.
Alright.
Alright, thank you guys for watching us go through the first installation of the Shadows of Light, the campaign of the Horde of the Dragon Queen.
I'll be back.
We're going to be doing this game every Wednesday now at 10:35 p.m. EST, and it's going to be running for the entirety of this book, and after that we're going to see where we get our characters to after that. But right now we're going to go on our first break, so sit, chill, enjoy the music. We'll be back soon.